You can't get rich working a 9 to 5? Never heard that before? If you've spent more than an hour on financial YouTube, then you have definitely heard someone say, you'll never be rich working for someone else. You need a 6-figure business and 7 streams of income by age 40. Well, here's the truth. You absolutely can get rich with a 9 to 5 job. And to clarify, I mean having a net worth of at least $1 million. You just have to stop using your paycheck to survive and start using it to build. Let's break down how to get rich with a 9 to 5 job. But first, be sure to subscribe now if you want to make smarter money moves. Part 1. Reframe your job as a wealth system. Alright, let's start reframing this entire conversation. Your job isn't just a trap. It's not just a paycheck. It's not something to escape from as fast as possible. It's your first and best tool to building real wealth. If you use it the right way, the paycheck gives you consistent cash flow. It gives you leverage with lenders. It opens doors to employer-sponsored retirement accounts, health benefits, and group insurance rates. Oh, and let's not forget, it pays your bills. But more than anything, a job gives you a starting system, a foundation. Think of your job more as the launching pad for your financial future. Without a steady income, it's nearly impossible to plan or invest effectively. That paycheck is your fuel, not just for daily expenses, but for building long-term wealth. Part 2. You need to stack relevant complementary skills. To get rich from a job, you need to be a decent earner. I mean, let's start with something powerful that most 9 to 5 workers overlook. The highest paid employees aren't always the smartest. They're the most valuable, because they've stacked up multiple rare and useful skills that compound over time. Here's what skill stacking looks like. You're a teacher? Pick up curriculum design and educational tech tools like Canva for education or Google Classroom mastery. That opens the door to consulting, online courses, or instructional design jobs which pay much better. As an employee, each of these skills doesn't just make you more employable, they make you more valuable, which translates to more money, more autonomy, and more leverage inside and outside the job. Part 3. The 9 to 5 Wealth Framework. Stage 1. Earn strategically. Alright, here's the deal. You can get rich trying to optimize pennies if you're making $40,000 a year. And don't get me wrong, budgeting is great, but you can't cut your way to wealth. At some point, you simply have to make more. So let's talk about choosing the right 9 to 5 path. You want a job that either solves real problems for a company, generates revenue, or makes the company look good, legally safe, or highly efficient. Now, not everyone wants to switch fields, and that's fine, but inside your own job, ask, can I specialize more? Can I take on high-impact projects? Can I switch companies or negotiate for more? Stage 2. Manage your money like a pro. Here's where most people quietly destroy their future, one paycheck at a time. They increase their income and increase their expenses by the same amount. Here's a better system. Live on 70 to 80% of your income. Invest the rest, automate it, and forget about it. The wealthiest salaried employees aren't necessarily the ones with the biggest paychecks. They're actually the ones who invest the biggest percentage of what they make, consistently. Here's what that might look like. You earn $120,000 in a year. You live off of only $85,000 of that money, and you invest the other $35,000 every year. Now, in 15 years, assuming that you invested in the NASDAQ 100 index fund, you're actually a millionaire. No side hustle, no real estate empire, no lottery tickets. It's boring, sure, but boring builds wealth. Also, investing in real estate is a very good idea, as you would benefit from strong capital gain and still get monthly income from rent. Here's how you could do it. Save up for a down payment. I mean, banks love salaried workers. Your job gives you predictable income and a solid credit profile, which makes it even easier for you to qualify for mortgages, home equity loans, and financing that self-employed people often struggle to get. This means you can buy your first home with as little as 5% down. You can qualify for conventional loans or investment properties with 15 to 20% down. And you can refinance to pull equity out and reinvest. I mean, you're not just an employee, you're a credible borrower, and that is a major advantage. You could then buy a duplex, triplex, or even a single-family home with a basement apartment or spare room. You live in one unit, and you rent out the rest. The rent covers part or all of your mortgage. And bonus tip, if you live in the property for at least a year, you can use owner-occupied loan terms, which often come with lower interest rates and smaller down payments. I mean, try to buy one new property every few years and hold it long term. Let appreciation, rental income, and your tenants do all the heavy lifting. The beauty of this is that the property value rises over time, and you collect rent every month. Oh, and your job covers your lifestyle, so you don't need to pull money from your investments. Do this consistently until you reach a point where your real estate portfolio cash flow is enough to cover your expenses, or even replace your income entirely. Stage 3. Grow through asset building. Let's talk growth. You don't just get rich by earning. You get rich by owning assets. Assets that increase in value over time, generate income, or do both. If you're working a 9 to 5, here's your cheat code. Contribute to your own 401k, especially if there's an employer match. Open and max a Roth IRA. Tax-free growth is a cheat code. Invest in index funds through a brokerage account. Consider real estate through house hacking, REITs, or rental property. Explore long-term investments in dividend stocks or ETFs. Buy some physical gold coins. I mean, you're not trying to gamble here. You're trying to build a system that prints money quietly in the background while you go about your life. Your job is simply the fuel. Your investments are the engine, and with enough time, the engine runs bigger than the fuel. And hey, if this video has been helpful so far, please hit subscribe. We break down trending money topics just like this every week. Let's test your system. Let's see if you're on track to getting rich with a 9 to 5 job with 4 simple questions. Are you investing at least 10 to 15% of your income? Are you automating contributions to retirement or brokerage accounts? Do you own real estate? Do you understand what assets you own and why? Alright, after this quick self-assessment, are you on track to getting rich with your 9 to 5 job? Drop your feedback down in the comment section below. And now, let's recap how to get rich with a 9 to 5 job. Number 1, choose a job with high income potential. Number 2, live on less than you make. Number 3, invest like your freedom depends on it, because it does. Number 4, build a wealth system, not just a lifestyle. Number 5, keep going, consistently and quietly. You don't need a business to become a millionaire from a 9 to 5 job. However, it would definitely speed things up. But plenty of professionals, engineers, teachers, nurses, sales reps, they've built 7-figure net worths just by updating their skill set and being smart with their salary. But that's gonna wrap up the video for today. If you found this helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more smart moves that build wealth, and share this with someone who still thinks that the 9 to 5 is a trap. They're sitting on top of a great financial system. They just need to use it.